is trash. Sometimes may be good, sometimes may be shit. That's what I'm talking about. That's why he's the MVP. That's why he's the GOAT.
I mean, it's alright, like...
That's what I'm talking about. That's why he's the MVP. That's why he's the GOAT.
I mean, it's alright, like...
Woo! This nigga is trash. Yes! 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 I won!
You weird, buddy. You're weird.
This nigga is trash. That's what I'm talking about. That's why he's the MVP. That's why he's the GOAT. This nigga is trash. That's what I'm talking about. That's why he's the MVP. That's why he's the GOAT.
Hey, that's pretty good.
That's what I'm talking about. That's why he's the MVP. That's why he's the GOAT. This nigga is trash.
And I'm better now than I was when you saw that 22-year-old undeveloped kid running from Sunday Lister. I'm experienced now, professional. Jaw's been broke, been lost, knocked down a couple times. Bad. I told you, all of my critics, I told you all that I was the greatest of all time when I beat Sunday Lister. I told you today, I'm still the greatest of all time. Never again defeat me. Never again say that I'm going to be defeated. Never again make me the underdog until I'm about 50 years old. Right. Then you might get me.
Woo! That's what I'm talking about. That's why he's the MVP. That's why he's the GOAT. The GOAT.
Woo! Yeah, baby! That's what I've been waiting for. That's what it's all about. Woo!
I mean, it's alright, like... Overrated as fuck, in my opinion. I mean... And you know what, though? That's typically how the bullshit goes. You feel me?
What? Are you fucking kidding me? There's no way this can be possible.
Huh? Is there something wrong, Silver Wolf?
I can't believe they actually did it. Are these Huohuo devs that fucking retarded?
If I may ask, what did they do this time?
I think I know exactly what she's referring to. Allow me to explain. The Star Rail devs power-crept majority of the older characters to the point where they've become damn near useless in the current meta. Unfortunately, Silver Wolf, Kafka, and Blade ended up getting the shorter end of the stick.
I swear these devs don't know how to balance their own games. Back then, I used to literally be game-breaking with the elemental weaknesses I'm able to implant. But as time went on, my value has dropped tremendously due to certain characters that can ignore the weakness bar. And characters like Boothill, Firefly, and that fucking dipshit new 5-star erudition character, who sounds like Wise from ZZZ releasing in the second half, that can apparently do my job a lot better at implanting weaknesses. By the way, Firefly, Rappa apparently surpassed you on Pridwin as the better break DPS for Memory of Chaos.
Really? Well, that sounds concerning since I took her playstyle to be best suited for pure fiction at first.
You don't need to worry that much since you can still clear this current Memory of Chaos cycle pretty well. As long as someone like Casterreach or even Herda is on the first half.
I still haven't gotten over that bitch deleting my accounts a year and a half ago. Anyways, you forgot to mention that Aglaia is also good there as well, Jericho. Also, literally every character from the version 3 series so far is at the top of the tier list. Even Stelle right now with her Memo Sprite is the best she's ever been. Speaking of which, I think you have some competition now, Firefly.
Huh? What exactly do you mean by that, Silver Wolf?
You don't need to pay any mind to it, Firefly. You know how these no-life internet trolls are.
All right then. I guess I'll take you on your word, Jericho.
So as I was saying, if you don't have either of those characters plus Tribby, you're gonna have a hard time clearing Memory of Chaos. Amari told me that he tried Donhung and Bibitor Lune on the second half of floor 12 last time I invited him to run a few games of Smite, and it took him damn near 15 cycles to clear it since Kafka and everyone else has so much health nowadays. Also, word on the street is that he'll be getting a preservation variant in the later patches. Although, I'm concerned which form it will be in this time.
Damn. It was actually that bad? He used to be the best DPS in the game before Acheron's release.
Exactly, right? Him and Jingliu used to be the shit back in version 1. And now those two are straight up fucking Netherwing shit. Even Zila was considered OP when the game first dropped, and 2 years later she gets power-crept by two of her mothers the same way Luka Doncic sunned Devin Booker in the NBA playoffs 3 years ago. She's gotten so bad to the point where the devs gave up and demoted her to the standard banner. But Fuxuan, on the other hand, might actually be the best 5-star to lose to. But as Xuan mentioned earlier in this video, she's vulnerable to certain AoE attacks.
If I remember correctly, you, Blade, Kafka, and Jingliu will be getting buffed in version 3.4. Hopefully, they'll help the four of you catch up with the current meta.
Firefly? As much as I want to be hopeful, knowing the Huohuo devs, they're realistically gonna give them only a small damage buff or some other bullshit which won't change anything.
I agree with Jericho. A lot of us older characters desperately need complete reworks. But unfortunately, Castorise Powercreep Zila, for example, is the true Huohuo-verse way of buffing/reworking characters. And don't get me started with global passives. At this point, I'm convinced that those idiots actually want to destroy their own game. Like, bro, it's gotten so bad to the point where a bunch of content creators like Tectone, Gotcha Smack, and even Mtashed quit. Although Mtashed hasn't been posting Huohuo-related content since he's been busy playing Path of Exile lately when he streams.
Yeah. He's also been busy with real life, and mostly some other business projects as an entrepreneur from what I remember. You know, I'm glad that his mindset has been in a better place ever since he stopped playing Genshin, since that game clearly wasn't for him because he used to lose his mind a lot back then.
Oh yeah, I remember he used to have a problem saving his Primo since he couldn't resist not pulling on damn near any banner he sees since he used to always get bored.
Speaking of Genshin YouTubers, Atsu recently came back to YouTube, but his channel hasn't been the same ever since his situation that happened last year.
Oh yeah, I remember hearing about it through the video Linyan posted last June.
Yeah, people still hate him to this day for being a snake towards Brax. I remember seeing a video around at one point titled The Rat King Has Returned. Anyways, I'm about to hop on Marvel Rivals if y'all are down to join.
Sure thing, Silver Wolf. I don't have anything planned, so I'll be down to run some games with you.
I also happen to be free at the moment, so I'm down to join you as well.
By the way, if you guys enjoyed today's video, don't forget to like, share, and most importantly, subscribe for more of Shauna Cullum's content in the future. We should definitely invite Linyan and Clara to join us since I noticed that they're both online.
Oh, you're right. Thinking about it now, it's been a while since I last spoke with them. I wonder how they've been these days.